A woman struggled to breathe, on the verge of death. The one who poisoned her was her son. Firefighters arrived. She had already stopped breathing. When questioned, the boy was overcome with guilt. After all, the poison he used was nothing more than a bottle of eye drops.
She always puts drops on my food. She thinks I don't see her, but I do. I just wanted to see what would happen if I give them to her. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Didn't mean to hurt her.
Turned out the woman had been secretly feeding her son eye drops every day, not to cure him, but to make him appear weak and sickly. She exploited his condition to start crowdfunding campaigns on social media, deceiving people into donating out of sympathy. The doses were small enough that hospitals never detected anything wrong, but firefighters uncovered the truth. After all, no normal household stockpiles that much eye drops. Ironically, a small dose was all it took to nearly kill her. Luckily, she was revived in time.
Hey, the kid's gonna need treatment too. Same kind of poisoning, just smaller doses. But for a really long time.
As she regained consciousness, she desperately called out for her child.
Where's my baby?
But the only thing waiting for her was prison. This old mother had overdosed and was on the verge of death, yet despite her daughter's desperate pleas, the firefighters remained still, because on the table lay her do not resuscitate order. She couldn't understand why her mother had called 911.
I called them for you, so you wouldn't be alone when I go.
It turned out that the mother, in the late stages of cancer, had taken a large dose of medication to hasten her end, unwilling to burden her daughter any longer. She said she wasn't living, but an agonizing torment, the torment of watching her daughter suffer because of her.
You gave up your entire life to take care of me. Now it's time for me to give it back.
In an instant, memories flooded her mind. She recalled how, as a child, Mother would stay by her side until she fell asleep.
I'm scared to sleep by myself.
I thought we agreed. Big girls sleep by themselves in their own big girl bed.
I'll be a big girl tomorrow. Can't you just stay with me tonight?
Scoot over.
In her youth, Mother taught her how to be independent.
How much water am I supposed to use again?
Check the recipe.
Or you can just tell me.
If I do it for you, you'll never learn.
So she had quit her job without hesitation, dedicating herself fully to caring for her. By the time she snapped back to reality, her mother was gone. A woman followed her GPS directions, which kept insisting on a left turn. She quickly dialed emergency services. The dispatcher told her to open the car door, but it wouldn't budge. She had nothing to break the glass.
I found you. Help is on the way.
The water's getting higher. Are they gonna get here in time?
Fire and rescue are plan B.
What's plan A?
Can you swim?
What?
Kirby, can you swim?
Yes, but I'm still sinking and the door won't open.
You can't open the door because the pressure of the water outside is greater than the pressure inside.
The dispatcher advised her to wait until the water level equalized, so she unbuckled her seatbelt, removed her coat and shoes to prepare for escape. Just as she was about to push the door open, another car crashed into hers. She never imagined she could get into an accident underwater. As she was about to lose consciousness, firefighters arrived in time to rescue her. More cars floated on the water's surface. Even the intersection was jammed, with vehicles endlessly turning left.
Turn left now. Turn left now.
Soon after, the GPS company issued a statement. A recent software glitch had caused the error, and a fix was on the way. A life-saving heart awaiting transplant nearly exploded along with a falling helicopter. Moments ago, the helicopter carrying the heart botched its landing.
That came from the roof.
Firefighters arrived and were stunned. A massive multi-ton helicopter hung precariously over the edge of a 30-story rooftop, held up by nothing but a single thin rope. To stabilize it, they shut off the engine, but the helicopter dilted into a full 90-degree drop. The crew rushed to hold it steady. They secured the injured pilot onto a stretcher and used a fire hose to pull him to safety.
Wait! The heart! This is a transplant flight!
I got it. Head! Okay, worry about that later. Let's get him out. Go ahead. Come on.
With the pilot rescued, the captain ignored his teammates' protests, tied a fire hose around himself, climbed back into the dangling helicopter to retrieve the heart.
I got it.
That was amazing. Any chance you can do a transplant in the dark?
We'll get the generators running. I bet by the time we do, City will have the power back on.
A terrified boy called 911 from the backseat.
Jacob, what's happening?
My mom just hit another car!
He said his mom suddenly went silent. The car was swerving dangerously.
Mom, there's a 911 lady that wants to talk to you. We're getting on the freeway! Mom, please! We're going the wrong way!
Can you hear me? Pull over now!
Mom, please!
The scene was a nightmare. Dozens of cars in a massive pileup. 3 dead, 12 injured. Firefighters and police arrived, locating the wrecked car. The car was too damaged to pry open, so they cut through the roof, revealing the barely conscious boy. His mother was still alive. Only now did she start worrying about her child. Then they found a half-empty bottle of alcohol in the passenger seat.
How many people have to die tonight because she was drunk and stupid? Details to add to my report.
So cherish your life and your loved ones. Don't put innocent people at risk. Stay away from drunk driving. Late at night, he sneaked into the yard, trying to climb up the trellis. But the loose screws gave way. He fell hard. With no choice, he called 911. At the same time, another call came in. The homeowner reported suspicious noises outside, fearing a break-in. Dispatchers were confused, but the man insisted this was his home. Firefighters arrived and found he was the homeowner's son.
Climbing up the trellis like some two big cat burglars.
Because you kicked me out. Yeah, he was either sneaking or sleeping in my car.
You had plenty of other options. Like, I don't know, get a job, pay rent.
At 30, he refused to work, always asking his parents for money. Frustrated, his father kicked him out.
You don't need rent. You're rich.
It's called hard work paying off.
Will you stop being so hard on him? He's just going through a quarter-life crisis.
That's a load up.
That's a real thing. I've been there.
You need to stop enabling him. You want to be the good cop, so you always make me the bad cop. I'm sick of it.
Can't you both be good cops?
No.
The father demanded his arrest, but police noticed the trellis screws had been tampered with.
Fine the last time I broke in.
See? That's what I'm talking about. He's been breaking in for weeks. He needed to be taught a lesson.
Are you saying that you knew your son was using the trellis and you cut it intentionally to cause bodily harm?
The father admitted loosening them to keep his son from sneaking back. In the end, he was the one arrested.
You know what? Find a new place to live, Harp. I'm changing the locks.
Interesting parenting techniques.
Yeah, that kid is never growing up.